Hello, everyone. All right. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you are on this amazing planet. And had to come in here today, guys, because I know these energies are intense. Hi, Tali. I see you. Welcome. Gosh, yeah, so many of you guys have been reaching out to me. This is, the rubber's meeting the ground here, and my guides gave me an image that I have to tell you, it was a little bit of a challenge at first in Canva. I'm really testing the limits of its magic creation tool. But I wanted to come in here and just again explain to you guys what is going on in the collective. This is global energies affecting all of us. Doesn't matter where you are in your journey. And remember, I'm here just to remind you, no, you're not. You are not losing it. You're not backsliding. You're not stuck. Totally impossible. We're all ascending. We're all moving forward. And I do have a special graphic today that I'm going to use to help. I know sometimes a visual of what's going on with the energy and what actually is going on with the alchemization process helps us, if we just give that noodle a little bit of info, it tends to calm down. But the awareness always helps us all, right? Just makes us feel good. And you're not losing it. You're not backsliding. Your world's not falling apart. It's all, we're all on the happy train. We're going through a crummy, the sights might not be beautiful right now where we're at in our journey. Okay. First and foremost, though, we have some brand new members of our group I would love to welcome. We have new subscribers, more from South Africa. Welcome to you. We also have new members from Brisbane in Australia, also New Mexico. Welcome to you. They're from Albuquerque, I believe. And we have new members from Denver, Colorado, Chicago, Illinois, and Portland, Oregon. So, wow, this love train just continues to expand. Just know, thank you for shining your light there and then coming in here and shining it with us, because this is how we do it here on the love train. We're combining all this. And I promise you now more than ever, guys, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me in here in this format where I want to hear from you guys directly. Tell me what's going on, because then I can share with you. I clear energies in myself 3-4 months ahead of what's clearing now. And I do that so that I can gain an understanding and then be able to really help you guys it's just, we're in integration mode. We're also clearing a lot of stuff. We're still purging and purging and purging. It's crazy. Someone said a field of release and open, yeah, lots of tears. I know. And then like, why am I crying? Or lots of triggers though. The biggest thing that I'm seeing is there's lots, and know what that is. It's the inner child is releasing anger that it's been holding on to, releasing resentment that it's holding on to. And here's the key, guys. Whatever you are feeling, we've got to get out of this. You're not supposed to feel or stuff it down, or you're oversensitive. That's all BS that got us all clogged up to begin with. And so allow yourself to feel it. And here's the key. Like for me, it's all of our emotions are valid. All of them. No other person is to tell you that your feelings aren't valid. It's when we try to suppress them, that's when we get a beach ball going underwater. And then now that beach ball is being hoisted up by our own consciousness. So I know. So put that one in the noodle. Put that one in the pot with some noodles. Huh. Good luck. All right. So because I was in Canva making another special creation for you guys today, I'm calling this report the Holy Cannoli, because that's the only words I could find for what we're going through with these energies. Okay. Yesterday we had this. This was really, really, really intense light. And then we're back in, but do you see all these green? This green is integration. And I'll tell you, I'm feeling the integration on this one big time. Solar plexus feeling it. And feeling just, again, like not lightheaded, but just actually my head feels less dense, which is probably a good thing, right? Being hard-headed never serves any of us. So maybe I'm releasing that energy. So I'm grateful for that. But here's the difference. months ago, if this type of energy came through, I did feel, and this is why I can totally relate to you guys, and keep telling me in the comments how you're feeling. But months ago and months ago, if this type of energy came in, I would have this feeling in the head. I would have the solar plexus going off like nobody's business, but I felt lost and disconnected. This time, I'm anchored. I'm anchored. And so it sounds weird. I'm able from my heart space to observe all of this stuff and know that it's clearing and that it's releasing, and it has to release through me. Remember, energy can't be destroyed, but it can be transmuted. And so we are it's transmuting through our physical body. This is why, like, if you're not doing it, guys, it's never too late to start. Look in the mirror and tell your body it's amazing and it's doing an incredible job, because these feelings and things have to come through your physical body. So, oh, someone said, yeah, whole childhood and life, everyone was telling me I was way too sensitive. I know. This is like, no, we are sentient beings. If we weren't, we wouldn't have emotions. And then wouldn't that be exciting? We'd all be a bunch of robots. Why have a dream if you're a robot? Hey, I want to go roll next to that robot over there. That sounds like an exciting experience for my soul. No, we're sentient beings. We're meant to feel. And the beautiful thing in the fifth dimension is that we will allow our emotions to roll through. We're not going to be stuffing them down. There's not going to be any. So anybody who's got some extra lovely luggage that they're carrying still with some of that in there, unzip it and allow it to come out. It makes it go by a little bit easier. It helps you integrate. And so just be aware, have an awareness that, okay, even if I don't understand, you do not need to go back and relive a trauma, right? It's all about just allowing and really recognizing. That's what self-realization is, recognizing from that higher perspective. Go into your soul's perspective. The soul doesn't have pity on us. It doesn't. It only has love. And so this is why when others, there are many awakening and there are many still unconscious. We don't judge. We can't pull them over the finish line. They can't hear you when you say, I'm awake and I can show you the way. The only way we can show others the way is to stay in our light. And we're going to continue. That's why I'm going to come in here, like right now, when I feel stuff, like when I'm aware that I'm having to really focus to stay centered into that heart space, because I'm feeling this energy too. And so I want to make sure that I'm in here supporting you guys and make sure that when we get together like this, and Thursday's focus group's going to be in another realm, quite literally, quite literally, because the whole key here is when this stuff comes up. So these vertical lines, that's purging. What's it doing? It's digging in our mud. And know what? We created our mud. I know no one's noodle wants to hear that, but we created that mud unconsciously. All mud you see now was created unconsciously, and it has to be illuminated. All the dirty stuff that's hiding in the corner. Yeah, that cosmic flashlight is on. So when you go, oh, wait a minute, the cosmic flashlight just hit this. This is coming out and it's in my best and highest good. So this is where your authenticity and being honest with yourself really will help you integrate. Are you holding on to anything that you already know is not in your best and highest good? You can help your own integration, and you can help release it quicker by not, having your who man dig your heels in the ground and go, I believe this, right? Our belief system is based on your current level of consciousness. So to perceive something that is not on your current level of consciousness, you've got to be open and willing to release. Okay. As someone said today, listen, right now, every day's focus group for me. You're going to see me in here because I can feel this and I can see it, and I can tell just in clients that are, that are going through this. And there's stuff that you might say, hey, I've been working on this. I've been working on it for years, or I've been working on it for months, and I was doing okay. And then you're not backsliding. You're not the noise around whatever the densest thing is in your field. That noise is getting really, really loud, because it's quite literally, it's being illuminated. So when you take that perspective of this isn't happening to you, nothing is happening to you. This is all happening for us. I promise. And believe me, I know where you're at because the noodle's going to go, oh, bull. This sucks. Who are you kidding with this happening for me? It really is. And you are able to, I can promise you, you'll get to a perspective where you are able to look back at it and see your journey. You can see your journey. But so right now, my main goal is to help you guys we're going to ground before I get off here today. We're going to all ground together, grounding the energy and then expanding from the heart space. And is how we bring ourselves, back to center. So if this is no joke, guys, it really isn't. It feels, it feels crummy. It does. But we don't focus on crummy because that's how we got crummy. We focused ourselves unconsciously into crummy. Now we're going to focus ourselves into a beautiful holy cannoli. All right, let's take a peek at the chakra chart because I do want to show you what's going on there. There's, gosh, so much stuff moving in action here. And then I'm going to show you my spirit guided Google creation of the day. Let's see. Here we go. Yes, I left the cannoli up on this one. Okay, so we came out of that was that big bolt of light. Look at what's going on in here. And we all know, you guys that are with me for a while know this green line is the root chakra and represents what? Our identity. So we are releasing all false identities. That means anybody who's still saying, I'm not worthy, I'm not abundant, I'm not this, I'm not that. My body's not good. I'm not a good person. Nobody loves me. All of that, that's what's in that green arrow there, guys. And it is going bye-bye because it's a lie. It's all a lie. All density, anything that you were told that's a lie. Anybody that told you you are not a beautiful, perfect soul was unconscious, didn't know what they were doing. So, let's take back our power. Go within, take those 3 breaths, hand on the heart. I know who I am. Right? So don't worry, we're going to do this before I check out on you guys today. Okay. But again, you can see this. This is the second time, like in a matter of days, where there's this very deliberate push to the root chakra. So by the way, the root is the densest of our energies too. That's our identity. That's where you feel safety. It's often where people have, beliefs in their abundance too. And then it also correlates with our power center, which is the solar plexus, which is getting a massive, massive upgrade. So we're being energetically supported to step into our power. But with all of this said, if you are dealing with a really, really, really heavy issue, your only job is to focus on your self-love. Focus on self-love and consciousness and be the observer and say, okay, I know that this is something that's passing through me. I'm going to stay in my light and focus your way. Keep yourself focused the best you can, and if you need help, you guys know how to find me. I'm not hiding. I'm not in hiding. Okay. Okay, wait. So, okay, I'm glad somebody put this comment. So someone's getting there's no such thing as an energy vampire. Okay. Because we each, right? We have free will. We're in charge of our own light. Now, if we are unconscious, we unconsciously gave away our power all the time, right? Because we said, oh, I'm waiting for somebody else to love me. I'm waiting for someone else to tell me I'm good looking. I'm waiting for someone else to tell me I'm worthy. I'm waiting, right? We did it at work, right? Oh no, I just worked my ass off and my boss didn't even tell me I did a good job. Right? So that's giving your power away. The only energy vampire is the unconscious me. See? And all you do is observe. It's just another soul on their journey that they haven't awakened yet. You don't have to give your power to it. You can just say, oh, that's where they're at in their journey. And you can just stay in your power. You don't need to entangle. You don't need to interact. We're going to see a lot of this right now. Remember, you guys here are aware of your awakening. There's a whole bunch of souls, and there are souls just like us focused into a body, who are having ascension symptoms, who are ascending without understanding at all what they're not hearing this YouTube channel because they're not willing to receive this message yet. So imagine that if you didn't know what's going on, this is tough enough when you know what's going on. Okay. So our only job is to have compassion. There's only love. There's only love, and love is consciousness. And just all we're being asked to do is be conscious of all souls. And if you don't feel strong in your light, it's totally fine, but don't entangle. Don't entangle, and no one's coming after you. And if you're being shown a situation over and over, if you keep experiencing being triggered, here's the cool thing. Okay, why is that triggering me? Why is that triggering me? I had an experience the other day with a beautiful soul. He was in lack energy. And what happened? He attracted a slew of other customers in lack energy, and then tried to tell me that you're not a priority. And let me tell you, my inner child was like, what? Oh, that sounds like something we've heard before. And I understood, though, he was in his pain body, and I just stayed in my light. I stayed in my light. I allowed him. That was his frequency. Now, did I have a choice to dive into that frequency? Yeah. I didn't judge him. I didn't judge him at all, because in fact, I had compassion for him, because I thought, oh gosh, I can't wait till he gets into this light. And then I quietly packed my stuff. I went to another location where I found angels at the beach. See, so we can always follow our energy. And if you're in a situation where you do have a choice, sometimes it might be a work situation. You can still choose to stay in your power. It's always a choice. And understand, things like jealousy, right? Jealousy, judgment, all of that stuff is stuff that they feel about them. It's a lack of self-love in them that they're projecting onto you. So I get this. This is the ultimate test of our consciousness, quite frankly. And just know, here's how I always look at it. Is my energy expanding right now, or is it contracting? And if it's contracting, I go, okay, what do I need to learn right now? What's my learning opportunity here? Because, my priority, my priority is very clear: to witness a fully awakened planet. And so I must be that first. I must be that. I have to focus myself into that first. So I hope that answered your question. And so, just use discernment. Exercise discernment, but nobody's doing anything to any of us. We're just, my guides always say, don't watch it burn. I am so focused on the light right now. I'm so focused because what I've been shown about how we're ascending to this beautiful thing, to our own creation. And as we ascend, they show me they show me an image of my physical body, because that's the way, we can comprehend it, raising up into a completely new reality. And as my light gets brighter, it's illuminating my creations around me. So I could see like a new, a beautiful beach and beautiful mountains, and every soul around me is lit up. And so they're showing me that as I keep expanding, that vision keeps broadening and broadening and broadening. And that's my only job, is to keep my light shining. And what we do here together is we combine our light so that it's like a massive cosmic flashlight. And then those that awaken behind us aren't going to have a question about what direction to choose. They're just not. They're going to go, oh, that looks like fun. Okay. And it'll be the truth. Someone said, stayed in my power yesterday. Worthless was up. Oh my gosh. I love you. Good job. I love that. Hi, Care. So yeah, when we see it, when we see any dense energies around us, all we need to do is know that they're on their journey. They're ascending to the light's coming to them. No one's exempt. No one's better than, higher than, lower than. No hierarchy. We are all divine. We're all divine light focused into a human form, quite literally. So, oh, thank you, Nadine. Hey, you're a lighthouse too. I'm not the only lighthouse. Okay, I'm going to pull up this Canva creation to show you guys. This is how my guides showed this to me. Okay, let me move the melon. Whoop. Here we go. All right. So, and by the way, they snuck a new word on me. Okay, someone said, how do you move on from someone who is draining? Well, see, you're giving whoever this is you're talking about, you're entangled in their energy. So just ask yourself, is this my energy or is it theirs? Yeah, we're all on different timelines right now, including me and all of you here. We're all experiencing our own personal timeline. Okay. So, you can ask, how can I see this? How can I see this through a loving lens? And if your human can't, then you're going to know you're entangled in that point. You've got to remove yourself from that situation, even if it's temporarily. Take those breaths and ground yourself back into your heart. So when your head gets triggered by someone, you're already entangled in their energy. Again, we don't judge. Hey, listen, if that's the case, you would have hated me 5 years ago. I was not awake. I was not awake, and I would go toe to toe with the best of them. I was like, you want a piece of me? Take your best shot. I can take it, right? It's an abused child coming forward. Go ahead, take your best shot, because I already survived the worst. So who do you think you are, right? That's my inner child, right? Healed. Healed. Yours is too, right? So notice who's coming forward. Who is it that's triggering you? Like, I know now if someone's trying to get my silos loaded, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's me. That's me. What's going on in me? So, and then if it's not your energy, leave it where it is and go back and power yourself up. See, it's all an energy. Honestly, it's all energy management. I know that sounds easier said than done. All this stuff's coming up, but so this is the image that my guides brought forward. So here we go. Let me see how I can explain this. So this was the terminology that they use with me is, and I say this all the time to you guys. I say, as we go up higher, right? Imagine an imaginary string between the higher consciousness and the lower, and it raises and it pulls this up. So this is another way of looking at this. Now, the new word they snuck in on me was proportionate. Because I think I was living in my own fantasy where, oh, there's a bunch of higher consciousness stuff and only a little bit of dense energies. No. So the reason they brought this forward is to show me the word that they introduced today was proportionate. So which means as we expand into the higher consciousness, right? This is the pull upward. Here's the dense energies. Now, mind you, this doesn't do it any justice because this is dense energies from all of your previous incarnations, all of your soul experiences. Okay, so this is multidimensional energies, right, that are all being cleared. And as we raise, so we're jumping forward in higher consciousness, a proportionate amount of this stuff down here is being pulled up. And then here you can see this overlay. I don't know if you guys could see this. So there's this part where this is dense energy that's been pulled up. It's being alchemized. That's when we feel it in our physical body. Right? Because we're pulling light in, we're calling in our light. And let me tell you, if you feel yucky, call in more light, bring more light, and breathe it in. So this is that overlay. This is where the physical body is alchemizing. No energy is destroyed, but we can transform it. This is that transformation part here. And our physical body being able to feel is experiencing these symptoms. Make sense? And then, but you can see, this is where, this is not where we are going. My guides were very clear. This is where we are. That this vessel is catching up. What we see, you're able to experience now if you stay in focus and focus here, which means this comes up. Can we have compassion for it? Can we just get neutral for it and allow it and understand that it's right here? It's right here getting lit up. So anything that you think is bad is happening to your body right now, it's being illuminated. It's being illuminated for healing so that we can just This is play, create, and have fun here. And so, and this is what we do on Thursdays, gang. And the email went out today for those of you who are in the focus group who are subscribed. The email went out today. If you are new today, welcome. Please let me know in the comments where you are from. And focus group is free to everybody, but it is a private Zoom session so that we can really focus ourselves into a beautiful sacred container. Um, we're going quantum again on Thursday, guys. So I'm so excited. I love those days, and just know that anybody is free to join the focus group. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. Um, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you had a bad day. You can come in there because it really is just, you'll instantly feel better. You don't need to do anything. Just be there and be willing to receive the light, because at the same time as you're choosing to receive that light and choosing self-love, you're radiating it out to the planet, out to all of humanity. This is how important it is for us. Don't pay attention to who or what is going on outside of you the best you can, because focus on, what am I radiating out? Am I contracting or am I radiating out? Because we're creating it. What am I creating in this now moment? Why am I denying myself love in this now moment? Okay. So, all right. Why don't we all ground while we're here? Let's ground. And I'm going to see what comes through to help just power us up. And if I have to come in here every day and power us up, because believe me, guys, I'm powering myself up too. You are not alone. All right, let's see if we can calm down this holy cannoli energy. So let's all take a nice deep breath in. And then picture Gaia's Sacred Heart Center. Exhale down. Take another breath. Bring your energy up to your heart. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. This time, bring the light up to your heart from hers. Ah, they're asking me to check, is the front door to your heart open? Do you see a light? And then take a moment there. And is the back door open? The back door to the Sacred Heart. Some of you kick it open. I can feel it. Okay, today they're telling me there's anxiety in the collective, not necessarily in the love dream, but in the collective. So we're going to clear some excess energy out of the solar plexus on this one. So I invite you to close your eyes to do this. So from the heart space, take a nice breath in. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. And when you inhale, we're going to inhale up to the area of the solar plexus. And then just picture a little gray cloud in there. And then you're going to hold out the palm of your right hand. And we're going to copy that like you would highlight and copy and paste. Copy that gray cloud. Place it in the palm of your right hand. And we're going to give it to the light. I give this energy to the light to be fully healed. And you just, that breath is the breath of source. Our breath is the breath of source. And now take another deep breath in. Fill yourself with love and light. Take another one. I fill myself with pure love and light. Exhale. Wow, you guys shifted your energy. Nice. You're pros. You guys don't need me, but you're not going to get rid of me. Don't worry. Whoo, nice. You guys do good. I can feel that. So there we go. Had a little teaser for Thursday. I know Thursday is going to be big, big, big. Thank you guys so much for being here. And just know that we're in where the rubber meets the road right now. Keep this in mind. So when that stuff's like really loud in your field, it's because imagine that we're dredging a lake, and the bottom has that thick, yucky mud. But when that comes up, it's going to be just beautiful white sand underneath it. So if you have to use that, just know, okay, this is the mud. This is the mud. It's all about our observation, our powers of observation take your soul's perspective, right? I would like, what's my human up to? All right. Tali, I love you so much, my dear. All right, you guys are so awesome. I have a beautiful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. If you're brand new again here today, please let me know so I can give you a proper welcome. And I am fairly certain I'll see you guys tomorrow. I feel like the more we get together like this in a space and ground ourselves together, we're putting our collective energies together and really just in taking this moment for yourself, you're helping humanity. You guys rock. I love you. All right. I'll